Hey there, YouTube and Twitch. Welcome to a video of Ranch Simulator. We're gonna hop right in here. Alright, welcome YouTube. Alright, we're gonna build our first ranch here, and we just kind of got out of the tutorial, got a few things set up, and we're gonna hop right in and see what we can make of the place. So without further ado, let's see. Alright. So for the tutorial, it basically just had us run around, go into town, and grab a few things from the different vendors we can grab stuff from, and then had us start tearing down the old farm. So there's not much left of the old farm here, the ranch, but now we're into the fun part where we can start building some stuff, figuring out what's going on here. Fix the audio here. Yep, there we go. Alright. We got ourselves some chickens. There's could be some eggs around here. But we want to grab the basket to put them in, because you can only carry one egg at a time if you don't have the basket. So, I believe they lay eggs in the morning or evening. So, you good? You hear me? It seems like maybe you're not getting. He might be glitched out. He's not moving around. So I'm gonna do. Bring him up here and release him. There you doll body. Actually, I might even be able to name them, but let's not name them just yet. Okay. No answer yet. Let's not waste too much time on that. And let's go. So we got all of our building supplies here. We're just about ready to go build a barn or a house. Let's see what we want to do. Okay. I want to build a building. Probably need a farmhouse, which means we need a bunch of supplies. But we could definitely start with a barn. Or maybe a bigger chicken coop. Okay. Let's see what we got here. More than 20, 25. Okay, so we got the small coop right now. More than 5, and we have 2. So we need to get a couple more chickens as well, because we can max that out. Expensive coop, 30. Ooh, a dog house. We definitely have enough planks for that, but we don't have a dog, so let's wait on that. Okay. Four rooms and main entrance. Okay. So maybe we put like a little farmhouse up front, but eventually, obviously, we're gonna go with like the biggest, baddest of them all. 15 metal, 80 concrete, 23. It's 5, 10, 15, 20. So we got a bit, 10, 20 metal. A good amount of wood. But we definitely don't have enough concrete to build the house yet. So I think what we do is we rip out of our little bitty tent and go build ourselves a barn. That thing still kind of works for now, but let's go see what we got here. I'm gonna probably finish tearing this guy down, and then build probably pretty close to where this guy is. Let's see, there's a map. Doesn't really say like where our boundaries are on the map, which is a little tough. But I'm guessing we can't. So I'm guessing it's not up the mountain. So let's out with the old and in with the new, as they say. I was thinking of maybe trying to keep this one, but I don't think it'll let me just build new pieces onto it. So I gotta take it all down. Yeah, here, door and wall. Stuff first. Gonna have to go in layers and take. Oh, it's gonna take the whole thing. Wow, that's a lot of time. Okay, done. And a little bit back here. I almost want to keep this, but it's pretty scummy. Okay. Fine. So, we got a bunch of planks, which means we want to do a front, middle, and rear section. And we might have to run this store for more. We got $500. Okay, so we got plenty of money to buy more wood and supplies, although probably want to save some of that for animals too. Let's look up fences. What is it going to take to get some fencing? 4 planks per section, and then 7 planks for the gate. Traditional well is probably going to be super legit off the bat too. Drawing up some water, feed troughs. Okay, water bowls. All these are going to cost small amounts, but definitely going to add up over time here. Oh, that's a cool looking fence. Training paddock though. Is that the whole paddock or just the gate? We'll find out. Shoulder, long racks, wooden beehives, mailboxes even, down to the light switch. Ooh, goodness. We got all sorts of decorations in here too, and that's pretty cool. I haven't really looked through the decorations yet. Greenhouse, nice. Definitely gonna want to build a greenhouse at some point here fairly soon. Just because we do have seasons, and we're gonna get our butts kicked if we're not careful. Winter comes rolling around. So I think I want to put maybe even the ranch house back here as well. So I don't necessarily want to box out this back area too bad. I think I want to push it over towards this windmill, which I might even have to like rip this windmill down too. I don't think it's functional. Although, I kind of want to go up there and check, obviously. We do that. False advertising. You can't even get up there. Alright. Well, then you garbage. Okay. I don't know how the resources are going to work here as far as building the barn. Let's see what we can do. Let's leave, we gotta build a middle and a rear on here as well, so let's leave us some room. really do want to go over there. Actually, cancel show book. Okay, new idea. Let's do the backside first, so we don't box out the back of our trees here, and leave us like, oh no, we have a barn and a half. Okay, like that. Now we go middle section here. It looks like they fixed a lot of the snapping. There's definitely snapping in here now. Nice. Middle and front. Standard barn. Okay. Now what the heck do we do here? Wood planks, and wood planks. Okay. Let's see. If we just take the planks over, or what do we do here? Nice. 2 speeds. Fast and Jesus. Got you. I don't know what the heck. Oh. Okay. Okay. There we go. It's. You just build the roof first. Should be fine. And plank, 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 and plank. Okay. Get structural points up real quick. Oh no. It's gonna take considerably more planks than I thought, but it's okay. They're pretty cheap. I don't know why that was so expensive. Oh, because I built the inside and outside. That's why. So this front part is done, I think? Although there's no door on the front, so I'm going to have to probably build that separately. So that's going to add to the material cost just a little bit here. And okay. Here's the last of our planks, and then we can count up how many we're going to need to go by. Honestly, I have no idea if this was the right idea to build the barn right away, but we're going for it. We're in it now. Okay, so we got 15 of 20 there, and then we got 5 of 21 there. Okay. So let's just go get another 40, 50 of them anyway. We have like 120 hours into it. That's awesome. I just barely got it the other day and got the tutorial done. And it's been pretty good. The reviews on Steam were really mixed, so I was a little concerned. I like the immortal car driving though. Oh jeez. Now racing slicks. Enough. Let's just get these out of here. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We're probably just gonna have to do it. Yeah, I got it on super sale too. It was like $9, I think. So I was like, even if it's bad, I'll put $10 worth of time into this thing. Excited to see what it's got. I've heard it's limited in some areas, but pretty cool in others. If I don't run into fences constantly. Okay. Let's see. What came down here? Oh, that's a new one. Okay. Not the most functional guardrail. Just saying. City planner. Maybe check on that. Gotta get. Oh, trees! Oh my goodness! It's a good thing gravity isn't real. Alright, where am I going? Okay, over here. Yeah. A lot of these simulators are pretty awesome, actually, for that. Pretty cheap, very affordable, and get quite a few hours out of them. Alright. Now this part I don't quite get, because you park your car here, but I haven't been able to get it to load directly into the vehicle, which seems a little silly. Maybe I just don't park the car there and load it in hand. Yeah, I definitely was driving way too fast for that thing. Let's see, we're buying 8 at a time. Because why buy increments of 10 when you can buy increments of 8? Alright, should we get anything else while we're here? That's the main question. I don't know if I want to try and build much more just yet until I go look at like livestock and some money-making options. So maybe we just go back and finish the barn, see how that goes. Check the chickens. Oh, I gotta check for eggs with the chickens too. We'll see here. I'm gonna try and get this thing figured out a little bit here, but this way, and I just need to not drive off of a mountainside, and we should be back in no time. And it's definitely not recommended to drive full speed, but it is funny that it doesn't really matter if you crash and smash and everything. Can appreciate that for the sake of. Oh, I'm so dumb. I didn't pick up the boards and put them in the back of the wagon. I even mentioned that they don't autofill. Fail. Ah! There we go. So just a little bump back on course. Little course correction. I don't know why it catches on those fence posts so bad, but he's testing durability. Sure. Oh yeah, I never actually checked out. I put it all in the cart. That's why, because I didn't see the board, so I just out of sight, out of mind. So just put that edge on there. You can just ride the rail in. Okay. Okay, one more try. Just go by. Yeah. I want to spend all the money, so good enough. We'll see if I regret it later. Might just have to be a couple days of collecting chicken eggs. This is not going to be easy. What to tell you that? I'll get it on the edge here. And bloop. Yeah, I'm trying not to chop down all the trees, which I heard they don't grow back, but I'm sure that probably got patched since then, so that's probably a mistake on my part. I definitely got a saw, but I want to get like the first structure or two up before I start chopping down too many trees. I don't know if maybe that's a huge mistake, but you know, we're figuring it out. Oh, didn't take. Not too worried about the trees. I just heard that it, like by the end it can be a barren wasteland, or it was at the beginning. But I think they probably grow back by season or something now, at least to some degree. Ooh, I don't know if I can stack them that high. Oh, just on the top. Oh, see if I can jump up there. Ooh. Stack it sideways. No. Oh, let's see here then. Oh, okay. They can replant trees. That's cool. I didn't want it to be like just like a big grassland of, Dust Bowl. Try and move this stuff around a little bit. Get a flat spot here. So we can stack the board on there. No, oh, come on. Telling you can't put wood on concrete. That's what it's for, right? Alright. Let's see. I don't think we can sell that back, but nah, it's not worth it. I'll just leave it there. Come back for it later. Alright. To the barn. Yeah, I think the first initial complaints I saw on Steam was that like the second map was like barren. It was far too realistic desert. The trees and stuff never grew back on this one, so it become like a barren wasteland of green if you weren't careful there either. But I almost immediately got a couple patches since I got it and haven't really played it, so I'm guessing a lot of that stuff got updated anyway. So I know they were saying you couldn't process meat at all, but now I know at least some of the stuff drops meat off, like the deer and stuff. I don't know if that's what they were talking about, or if they were talking about more intricate processing, like chopping it into steaks and packaging it and all that, but seems like a lot if you also have a full farm to run. Unless you can hire ranch hands, like in Schedule 1 or something like that. Okay. Nightfalls are coming. Got that one. And I believe, do I have a light? Yeah, I do have a light. There we go. Well, and as they expand, I'm sure I'll have to clear cut a bit too. I just didn't want to get overzealous with that at the beginning and regret it later. But if I can replant trees, then yeah, I'll probably end up basically clear cutting everything and planning where I want my trees and groves. So, I mean, if the farm isn't aesthetically pleasing, what is it, right? Okay. Alrighty. Not too shabby. Okay, let's see. What can we do here? Oh my goodness, that is miserable. There we go. Side barn door. We have some metal. Definitely want at least the main barn door here. That guy there. And then a sidebar there. There we go. Now, just fill those ones out. Okay, that's cool. I wanna make like a nice grove of trees area or something then. But then I won't worry nearly as much about clearing a lot of this like meh scattered stuff out. Makes like some nice stuff later. There. Let's get all the wood. It just needs 3 metal. And that one. Oh, 1 wood. Okay, so I'll have to go back to that other stack. There we go. 1 metal there. I just need 1 more plank, or I just chop down the tree, but I think it'd be quicker to run back and grab that other stack. Just gonna drop that there. Come on. There we go. Honestly, should probably dump a bunch of this stuff in the barn here. So I think I'm gonna build the house somewhat close over here anyway. So let's. Oh, there's another one in here. Okay, I gotta do that one too. All right. Let's get all this out of there. And it's night, so I should probably go cage up the chickens, I think, to keep them safe. I always forget to do that, but I've definitely seen a bear wandering around. Those guys up. Let's go check for some eggs, cage up the chickens, and then go run grab those planks. Get that barn all made up. There we go. Move the food. Move the bank. Sweet. Alright. Sir, that is not how you do that. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Is that poopy? I don't know. Okay. 3 eggs. Not too bad. Alright. Come back. Grab the cranks. And I suppose we should probably start clear cutting some of the trees, but I really want to try and get out of this tent too. Unless we need to stay in the tent for a while to afford animals. But I think eggs sell absurdly well. So maybe a couple more chickens to recoup some costs and go from there. Oh no, I ran out of gas like a noob too. No, was not watching. Roll, roll. Yes, momentum. Thank you. Okay, we still have problems, but hey, we made it there. So we'll take the win with the fail. And I did not bring a canteen, so we might just need to say screw it and buy a canteen here. If they have them here. They do. The jerry cans in. So let's fix our oopsie. Should be able to sell a few eggs and make up for that one. Alright. The gas station. Unless it comes with gas in it, but I doubt it. Let's see where we go. All the way up there? Oh no. That's actually so funny. It's so far. Don't mind me. Actually, oh, it's almost the same distance as the ranch. I could always just run back to the ranch and grab the can or the jerry can I have. So you see me there. Random cowboy running around in the middle of the night. Dude. Got some corners here. Alright. Fool me once, gas can. Fool me once. You're almost back there now, though. Then we just have to run all the way back, provided there's gas in the can, which I'm pretty sure there is, though. Part of it's a tank. I think I put it in the garage. Right there. Let's pick up this one, because that one has 30 or 40 liters in it, and that one is empty. Okay. Definitely be keeping one in the back of the UTV now. As much as I like running. So it's pretty decent actually. It's really hard to see far. something right there. That's a deer. Okay. As long as it's not a bear, because no thank you. Got the lights on. Oh, getting almost to an achievement for running as many kilometers as I've run. Happy accidents. Don't mind me, sir. Just running around with a gas can in the middle of the night. Nothing to see here. Completely normal. Alright. Glug, glug, glug. Alright. Okay. So around here. This is where I saw the bear. It's like in town on the other side of this fence. Haven't seen him since. And I'm not sure if he'll eat me or not, but looks like we're gonna have some upgrade options available in here eventually. Alright, so we've got a saw, we've got all the little things here. We've got an igloo for a water tank. Not sure we're gonna have to keep filling that up probably until we get a well. Okay, let's go find maybe a little bit more feed or chickens or both. Okay. It's probably going to be general store. Alright. Kinda wish they had like a waypoint system. Like a drop a waypoint. Oh, they do. You just can't click right on it. Okay. Weird. It's almost like they thought of that. Okay. Good thing you're always open, right? Even if it's like, oh, you're very pale in this light. Okay, so we can have like 5 hens in that coop. I don't know whether it's worth putting a rooster in there right away, because that's going to be $250 for a rooster. So I'm thinking we get 2 more hens and a bag of wheat. I think that's all we come home with today. Always coming home with new pets, you know. Thanks, humanoids. Thank you. I'm very new to streaming, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Getting it all set up. Still working on getting my Discord like public ready, but I was thinking if you just put the chickens in the back of the cart. Stay safe, chicken. Okay. Now we got the ability to make some money. The ramp is back here, but I'm guessing you can't cross through here. Because that would be too easy, right? They want you to go around. Let's see. Oh! Hold on, chickens. Hold on. Oh, God! Okay. There we go. Totally fine. Nothing happened. No body damage. All normal. Awesome. So you can kind of choose it. Alright. Yeah. Need to finish that one door, but let's drop off the chickens. They can make friends. No chickens. Need chicken 3 and chicken 4. No, no, no. Stay there, chicken. This is not wander around time. Yeah, yeah. This is stay in there and go to bedtime. Yeah, we don't need you eating in the middle of the night. Okay. Let's put this in here. I don't know if being outside will attract anything or not, but we'll keep it raining there till that pile's gone. Alright, day 4. Let's finish this door. And then off to our luxurious tent for the night. No sense wandering around on the dark all night. Unless there is sense in wandering around in the dark all night, and I don't know about it, but we'll figure it out. Alright. Save again. Go to bed. Alright. Since trying to build a whole other house in the dark. Very comfortable living quarters, as you can tell. Okay. What do we want to go for next here? Turn off the light. We definitely want animals. Probably going to need more than a small coop to get by. We're spending a lot of money. So we don't want the expensive coop because we're not that rich yet. So probably want to do a barn stall of some sort, depending on what animals we want to get. Might have to look up the index here and see what we want to start with other than chickens. I mean, obviously we're getting chickens, but speaking of which, come on out. You're free, for the most part. No eggs. Alright, fair enough. Okay. Put our table saw and goodies in here. Let's see. what we want to do here is one ring booster we got. Okay. If you pick up a fertilized one, the hens will come after you. That's funny. What do you need for cows? Build the barn, keep the doors locked, prevent the cow from escaping. You get milk twice a day. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. So we'll probably want to get cows next, obviously. Next down the list, we got the barn. We're going to see if these chickens lay any eggs for us to recoup some of our monies, but I wouldn't mind building a little fence enclosure off to the side of that barn anyway. You know, gotta let the cows outside. That might be a bit ambitious for the moment, though. So we only got $200 left right now. Play on the conservative side. Yep. Grandpa's note. Bunch of water. I'm not sure what we do with this, but we got no cups. I'm guessing we have to get water from town to the chickens unless we get a well, so we might want to build a well and have access to water. So I don't see any in here. Ooh, 12 kilometers. There we go. What was that? No. Oh, there you go. Okay, 20 concrete and 6 planks. So we should get some more concrete, but we're gonna have to chop down trees to make planks now, because we ain't got money for that. But now that we know that we can replant our own trees, we can start shaving this tree line down a little bit, I think. If I can remember how to do it. There's gotta be an X around here somewhere. I don't think it's just the demolish feature. This guy too. Here. This stuff I think we can demolish safely. I don't think we have any use for this. Shovel, I don't think the shovel's gonna do it. What did we do for these? Oh, we just used E. Oh jeez. Oh, we didn't break anything. We're good. Just holding him. Damn it. There we go. Turn it on first. Alright. What do we get? We get 2 planks or so. It'll be a bit of a process, but I think we can get a nice little starting enclosure there. Don't want to bother with that one yet. Get these close ones done. One at a time. Okay. Grabbing those ones. Okay. This is gonna take a little bit, but not too bad. Get these chopped and stacked. That'll turn into a whole stack. Alrighty. So full stack. And there's a full stack. And 2 extra. Okay. So you get like a stack plus 1 per tree, or maybe different amounts per tree. Interesting. These are kind of in the way, not gonna lie. Okay. Standing on the tree while you dissect it launches you. Did it like launch the boards or something? Or must be different sized trees give you different amounts, I guess. Makes sense. Alright. What? It's not gonna go in? Crazy talk. Okay, so we got all that. We're gonna need more concrete probably, but let's just see how much we have in. So this one doesn't have a door. I'm thinking maybe we clear out this side, put a fence on this side, but I think we want to put a door on here either way. Lock them and unlock them. 10, 15, 20 bags of concrete. So let's see here. We're going to need 20 just for the well. But if we're going to have cows and stuff over here, probably not a bad idea to have a well over here for the sake of watering them and having them close to water. So maybe we just put the well over here somewhere. Right out front. That'll be alright. On the center. There. Let's get these in here. A bit more than that. Don't get as much, but worth a try. Okay. Use all of these for that. I don't know where else we're gonna get water from other than like the store or the gas station or something. I don't have to go run for it. It's no fun. Have water. Alright. I probably need to put a bucket on there, I'm guessing. But I think we have some buckets back in the other building that I haven't torn down yet, kind of by the entrance. There's at least one bucket in there, which might be the water bucket for the chickens. I'm not sure. Gather up our goodies for now. And we'll do some planting here. Because I think we can cut some of these trees down. We'll bring the saw over here. And we'll just start clearing it out. We're going to need to go get gas too, though, because the saw is going to run out of gas. It's about half. So, let's go check for a bucket. And get the saw. Alright. Okay, there. We got 2 jerry cans, we might as well use them. I think we need to put more of that out yet. I think it's still okay. Let's check for eggs. Sometimes the eggs are like out on the ground here. I'm not seeing any though. Okay, fair enough. Check for a bucket. Just that guy? Okay, so the other bucket must have been the one that we put in with the chickens. That's fair enough. But let's probably put this in the back too, because why not? Let's see if we can refill it at the well. Might have to have a bucket either way, but we'll go grab one. So we gotta get some gas. Okay. Get more air getting here. I think we'll fill up. Look at that, then we'll fill up with gas because it's right on the back side there, and we can choose our way back into the range. But I'm guessing I didn't see a bucket on there, and it wasn't working when I clicked E on it, so I'm guessing I gotta put a bucket on that well. Which we think would be included in the costs. It's kind of silly. Kind of silly. Okay. Those I need a bucket. A small bucket. Uh-oh, a steel bucket, a small bucket, and a wood bucket. Well, we're definitely buying one of each of those, and the wood bucket's what we have for the chickens. So we can try all of those, because we might need, like I don't see a handle on these ones, so we might need the wood bucket, as silly as it is, to put on the well, if it's that smart, but hopefully we can just put the steel bucket on there, and it'll be a good sized bucket. I don't know that we need anything else while we're here. So we don't need much of that yet. We get some towels. So let's just bring the buckets. Oh, didn't buy them. Put them in the cart. Didn't buy them. Thank you all for your purchase. Nope, don't want that. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. It should be fine. If I know ranches, it's that you need buckets. Okay. Nailed it. Alright, let's read the whole waypoint thing. This is close by. Ooh, it's a wolf. It's the first time I've seen a wolf. Alright. Don't mind traffic as I just drifting out of nowhere here. It's fine. Alright. Fill that tank. That's awesome that the clicker actually works on there. Let's do that one. Might as well just fill everything up if we got enough money for it. That's funny. Sure it's fine, so it's fine. Okay. Okay. Back to the farm. Oh, get you, deer. Ah, you're lucky. Ooh, okay, decent drop off. Okay. Maybe through the trees isn't the fastest way, but it's entertaining. Oh, nailed it. Nailed it. Thread the needle. Best driver ever for 30 seconds there. And then, yeah, let's just do down here. Where's my water at? I'm thirsty. There we go, as suspected. Okay, interesting. So it won't stay up. Or it will. Okay. This one out. Just can't leave that thing. Huh. Well, alright. Put that there. Let's keep that bucket on there. There we go. Appears this does not want to cooperate with that. So let's not do that. So eventually we'll probably get rid of that one building down there at least. Maybe not the garage, but this over here. Alright. So the little ones are only giving us 2. Not a bad thing, but either way we've got to clear these ones out. We'll put a little small enclosure off of that door. If it'll let us. I'm guessing it will. As long as it falls away from the bar. Sir, sir. Impressive. Oh, unnecessary though. Thank you. There's something back here. Not sure. Should have some more eggs pretty quick here though. We'll sell them and see how much we make off eggs. Lot of lumber. Okay. Chop. Maybe multiple trees without causing too much trouble. Still got a ways to go on that tank of gas. See how long we can push it. I'm hoping that's just the tank of gas and it's not like the saw getting dull and broken. We will find out. I think the shovel might be able to take these stumps out. If we kind of box this side off. Do a simple little paddock out here, and then we can expand around the barn as we get more money in lumber. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. Get a nice like fence surrounding the barn. good soft sound. Underload everything. Well done, audio engineer. That was a good one. The engine on the UTV leaves little to be desired, but fair enough. Alright. 3 more. We should have a pretty good amount of lumber to start making some fences and get towards cows. At least for milk. Up. It drops them into a pile, but you have to put them all into one big stack. It's not bad. Alright, let's put a door on this thing real quick. And then let's look at fencing. Is that straight? Yeah, it's definitely not exactly straight, but hey, it's a ranch. Like that way a little bit. Okay, that might be a little ambitious anyway, because we don't have infinite wood here, but just a nice little area here. And at some point, I'm assuming we'll be rich and we'll be replacing dang near all of this. Just gonna round it out. Pasture here. Sure. A little janky, but we'll work with it. Actually, that should be alright for now. Okay, but I don't want to build it all in the dark because it's in the dark. Why do that? So let's go put the chickens away. Do I have something in my hands? I have something in my hands, don't I? There we go. Sweet. More eggs. Okay. Alrighty. Not too bad. 7 eggs. Okay. We'll just run over here and so we can go to bed. Not too bad. Alright. On to day 5 on here. Perfect. This is exactly how I sleep in the tent. Underneath the tent. That's funny. A little sleeping bag or something would be nice. But we're gonna build a farmhouse. Alright, chickens, you can come out. Looks like you are hungry. So we're gonna drop this extra bag of grain in there, feed them chickens. Chickens ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, so they tell me. Alright, there you go. Alright. We got our chickens going. Not too shabby. Alright, what pranks here? Let's do that one. We'll use the partial on that thing. Whoop. I want that one there. I want to put a gate. I think. There you go. Hopefully that registers and don't let the cows out. Alright. I think this one takes some metal. Oh no, it just takes extra wood planks, that's what it was. We'll have a nice little fence out here. Get ready for some cows. Even more. Sweet. Before we get too far into here, let's fix these. Not quite enough, okay. So this one's gotta come in like all the way. Let's go straight in. And this one, go like straight in, and it's still not gonna quite fit. Poop. Poop, poop, poop. Okay. Well, and let's adjust the plan. Not do this before. I'll go straight towards the back of the barn. And this guy will go straight towards the back of the barn. There. I don't think that should be a problem. We will find out. Chicken, what are you doing all the way out here? Your house is over there. And you're hungry? Your food's over there. Yeah, go home. People's chickens, I tell you. Alright, looks like we're not going to quite be able to finish the fence with what would we have. So, we gotta chop some more trees. Move these guys. Grab the saw. Alright. So we'll grab all these guys up here. And we will get to chop it. Oh yeah. Helps to turn it on. And we should be able to finish this paddock at least. We are going to need to build some troughs for the animals, food and water troughs. Small food trough, I think, is just for like chicken coops. A food trough will be for like cows and stuff, cows and horses, I think. So, 16 wood planks, 2 trees of a reasonable size. Not too bad. There we go. Chop some more down while we're at it. Alright, that one started. Grab some fuel. here. Yep. Alright. Should be able to build a trough pretty quick here and a few more goodies. And we'll just about be ready for cows, I think. We got a pretty decent little enclosure. I don't know if we're going to be able to transport cows though. That might also be a problem. We'll have to see what the chickens are doing for us if we need to beast mode chickens and get enough money for an upgraded vehicle. Too bad there. Full step. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So we got all these. Should be just enough for a trough, really, but we need more than that. Let's get this guy out of here. I like him. Another outlier here. Like the worst offenders. They're kind of sticking out in the middle by themselves. Ooh! Go longboarding. So obviously we gotta leave room for our super epic house. It's gonna be probably towards the back of the property here, but that might be a ways down the road. Get all that first tree. Chop. Physics in front of these logs. Okay, so I don't know if we need to put a stall in the barn for cows, or if they just roam free in the barn. It's fine. I think the stalls are going to be better for horses later on, but shouldn't be too bad. How's it going, Creddy One? Yep, we just built a giant red barn and fenced in area. So we are almost ready to move on from chickens to cows. But it is starting to snow. Close that. All these ones in. Thank you. Okay. I have to look up some of the season stuff here and see if we need to just get the chickens in the barn or something like that for the winter. I don't know how they do outside. Okay, we got all that loaded up. Let's see what we want to do for cows. Obviously, we want an automated milking machine, but that's going to take time and money for that one. Dairy and beef. Okay, so we definitely want dairy cows. It doesn't say anything about where they need to go. Animal transportation. In a car. Cars capacity. You can put them in a car. That's funny. Sir, I'd like to buy your cow, and I would like to stuff it in the back of my panel van. Went facing it. So yeah, I'm probably gonna need a better car than this thing to haul a cow. So we're gonna have to be careful on that one. Protect the chickens. See if we can get some more eggs before we go into town here. They're all just very standard, straight up chilling. Okay. Let's look this up here real quick. Chickens. Cost effective. Safe. Rainwater, yeah. Doesn't say anything about needing to bring them in for the winter or anything. So we could just put the chicken coop in the barn, but probably unnecessary. The water's getting low, so I'll get that later. Hey, lay a bunch of eggs for me, would you? I'll be back. Let's see how much we can sell 7 eggs for. I'm guessing we can take them to the like grocer, like hardware store thing here, but I'm not sure. We might have to take them up to the actual farm store. Brakes are pretty bad. But just a coast. I'm tempted to try hauling it in the Ranger, but I'm a little scared if I buy the cow and can't haul it in the Ranger. It's just gonna sit there and die. But maybe a wagon or a small trailer, because why not? That's funny. So, eggs. $6.33 an egg, so 40 bucks. Okay. Not too bad. Our eggs are almost as expensive. Ride the cow home. I actually wish I could do that. That would be funny. See if we can saddle up a cow. I've seen it on the internet. It's gotta be done. Alright, so we've recouped a bit of our costs there. About $6 an egg. So we might need to go hard into more chicken coops. Let's right around the block here. Let's look at how much a car will go. Why take one right turn when you can take 3 lefts? Honk. Trick shots. That's the bank. This is the dealership. Wow. How many cow carrying capacity? Sir, how many cows can you fit in your Range Rover? Talking full-grown cows. Okay, it actually does give you a capacity. I can carry up to 2 pigs or 2 goats with this. So maybe I should be looking at pigs and goats before cows. The pickup can carry a pig and a cow, or 2 pigs, so only 1 cow. Good to know. Pickup, same as that. Oh my goodness. The small truck can carry 4 cows. Okay, so we have the UTV. If we wanted to upgrade to something that can haul a cow, it's going to be $1,600. So, instead of cows, we need to look at pigs and goats. I'll bet that's why they fit in there. So we need to do those first. So, build the barn, keep the doors locked, prevent pigs from escaping, do a lot of grain, as once the pig has been fattened, you can slaughter it and receive the meat. So, it can be bred with the meat, after a while the pig can maybe go to the depending on the line. And then they cook food whilst they go. Okay. So it looks like I might need to be a pig farmer first. Let's see what goats are about. You milk a female goat the same way you milk a cow. Weirdo. Shocking. So goat cheese mold to increase the value twice a day, just like the cows. Straight into my bucket. Okay. So yeah, we need goats and pigs. I wonder if we can have them in the same pen. So, let's go drop some stuff off here. We're going to need all of our carrying capacity. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Okay. Got a couple eggs there. Awesome. Let's... We're rocking out to some classical tunes in our Range Rover. More money. More eggs. Don't know that I can pick this thing up. I might just have to build a whole new coop, which sucks. Because I kind of want to move it down to the barn so that I'm all bundled up as far as where I'm working. There we go. Alright. Get that for now. Let's see. Okay. So, water bowl and a food trough, 16 planks apiece, and then we can go get some pigs and goats. Get a couple more trees chopped down here. Because I think we got 2 stacks there for 16. We're not quite at 2 stacks there. These ones in here. Chop. Chop. I haven't seen much in the way of predators. I wonder if they're more prevalent as winter comes in here. These 2 finished up. That should give us plenty of wood for the food and water trough. I think I'm gonna start with pigs, and then maybe go to goats. A little bit of both. If I can even afford them, that's gonna be the other iffy point. Okay. I figured you'd be cheating at work. Put me on some sort of background there, Dale. Okay, so we got those. Let's build the trough and the other trough, I suppose. The trough. Boom. And there. And then a water bowl. I guess next to it. I kind of want to do that for the chickens too at some point here, but yeah. Okay. Pick up the hands, pick up the boards, and soup. Alright. Okay. Got all those. 21 gallons, 21 gallons of food, grain probably. Okay. Can you fill through the fence? Golden question. Nope. Fair enough. Let's get that thing all filled up. Using all my gas. Alright. That one there. Alright. So now we just need some food for the food drop and the animals themselves, basically. Suppose they're gonna be in the barn though, so let's take this back over to the other building. Clear the barn out so the animals don't hurt themselves. Or at least stacked outside or something. Should be fine.